Hey everyone, it's me, Tal, back at it again with another video. In this video I'll be drawing the main characters of another favourite anime of mine, called Samurai Champloo. I chose to start this drawing with pen and I decided to pay mistakes no mind. Now why did I do this? Good question. Basically for two main reasons. I used to care a lot about mistakes and I would constantly erase any mistakes I made the moment I made them. In the end, I still found myself ending up with either an incomplete piece of work or still not being satisfied with my work. So I decided to start using pens. Making every mark on the paper permanent caused me to no longer get caught up in trying to make each line perfect, and yeah, that basically helped me produce terrible drawings. But it did help me complete many, and with that I began to improve bit by bit. The second reason I decided to use the pen was because I wanted the piece to reflect my thoughts on the anime. By not being able to erase anything, you end up with a piece of work that has every line revealed, giving it a raw feeling. And to me, Samurai Champloo is all about the journey, about focusing on the process more so than the destination. Now, instead of going on a tangent, in this video I'm going to consciously decide to talk about what I learned from the anime without giving away spoilers. So, Samurai Champloo got me thinking. More often than not, what it is we want changes, and I think that's because what we're doing, constantly changing, being affected by external influences throughout multiple small journeys in our lives. So usually when you decide on wanting something, that something may not be what you want a day, a month or a year down the track, because things happen during the journey towards it. I believe it's all a matter of personal value. I wonder if I asked someone to rate things in their life, be it materials, relationships, feelings, to get them to place a value on each of the things on a scale of 1 to 5. I wonder what they'd say. Sometimes stopping and just really thinking about the value of something helps us decide whether or not we truly value it in the first place. Anyways, I also wonder what would happen if I saw that person 2 years later and asked them the same question about the same objects. What would still matter to them? What if I took away the things which meant little to them? Would they mean more? And I guess that ties in with appreciation. It's that age-old phrase about not knowing what you have until it's gone. I mean, you see it in kids and even dogs. You take a toy of theirs away from them which they stopped playing with a long time ago, and all of a sudden it's the Titanic of losses. Why do we want those things back? Because we genuinely appreciated them, or simply because we felt something was taken from us? Anyways, those are just shower thoughts. If you haven't watched Samurai Champloo yet, then you're lucky because you get to start. I mean, I highly recommend it, and I also recommend Cowboy Bebop, which is its predecessor. I'll get to a drawing of that later on in the future. Back to Samurai Champloo, the style, the music, and the colour in the anime is amazing. That's what really drew me into it. Not to mention the soundtrack, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, if you've ever looked up lo-fi hip-hop, just some beats to study to or just to think to, then Samurai Champloo is where to go. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to try keeping this video short, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any feedback in regards to anything I've said or the drawing itself, then I would actually love to hear from you, so please do drop a comment. If you did like what you see, then please do consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day or night, depending where you are in the world. All the best, and see you next time. Bye.